Back to another installment of Nightmares and News. I'm your host Bumps in the Night, and here's the news. Predator Hunting Grounds coming to PS5 and Xbox Series later this year. More updates and Predators are coming soon. And PC via Steam and the Epic Games Store, Predator Hunting Grounds is set to arrive on the PlayStation 5 and Xbox Series. To add to the news, original developer IllFonic is now the publisher for the asymmetrical multiplayer title, which will see major content updates in 2024 and 2025. Per the press release, IllFonic will release two major upgrades in 2024. The April version 2.49 upgrade for the currently available PS4 and PC version update, Predator and Fireteam weapon balance, UX improvements, and more. Look forward to more details on the Xbox and PS5 versions coming later this year, with new Predators also arriving later this year and in 2025. This game has a strong, enthusiastic player base and a vocal community that wants to see the game upgraded and supported, says CEO of IllFonic. Now that IllFonic is publishing games, we knew we had to get Predator Hunting Grounds back. We knew we needed to get back to the chopper. Are you looking forward to playing this game on next-gen consoles? We enjoyed it when it came out during the pandemic, and we'd love to go back to it. Oh bother, it's Winnie the Pooh Blood and Honey 3. Oh bother, Winnie the Pooh's back once again. Winnie the Pooh Blood and Honey 3 has been officially confirmed. The Twisted Poohniverse expands Winnie the Pooh Blood and Honey 2. Winnie the Pooh Blood and Honey 3 has been given the green light, with Jagged Edge Productions officially ordering up a third film. Variety notes, according to the producers, Winnie the Pooh Blood and Honey 3 will have a bigger budget than the previous films and will introduce new characters from the original Winnie the Pooh story, including Rabbit, the Heffalumps, and the Woozles. We also know that in addition to Winnie the Pooh Blood and Honey 3, the team is conjuring up horror movies based on Bambi, Peter Pan, Pinocchio, Sleeping Beauty, and more. The endgame? They actually do have one in mind. As we recently learned, all these individual movies will pave the way for the Poohniverse Monsters Assemble in 2025. In that movie, all the monsters team up to take down the world, naturally. The good news for the team is that Winnie the Pooh Blood and Honey 2 has won over some of the harshest critics of the first film, with most agreeing it's a huge step up in quality. Are you excited for the upcoming horror movies based on your beloved childhood memories? We know we are. Face Your Fears and Don't Be Afraid 2 coming to PC and consoles. Anita Games and Catastrophe Games are following up 2020's horror adventure title Don't Be Afraid with the sequel Don't Be Afraid 2. The developers have released a new gameplay trailer delving into the details of the sequel. Don't Be Afraid 2 sees you once again in the shoes of David, who is 15 years removed from the events of the first game. For years, David tried to pick up the pieces and deal with the damage the events left on him. Unable to keep a job, find a partner, or even handle simple daily tasks, he leads a pitiful life under the watchful eye of his therapist. Unfortunately, David's past is caught up sooner than he expected, resulting in him now reliving the darkest moments of his life. David must now gather clues about his past and solve puzzles left behind by the deranged murderer toying with his life, trying to find a way out of a mansion where the line between dreams and reality is blurred. As such, Don't Be Afraid 2 features two unique endings. Will you escape or succumb to your fears? Can you deal with David's past, or will it break you? You'll have to struggle your way through the horrors that endure in David's psyche, navigating a series of sinister escape rooms and uncovering the chilling truth behind the nightmares. Don't Be Afraid 2 is currently in development for PC via Steam, PlayStation 5, Xbox Series, and the Nintendo Switch. Are you looking forward to this game? Don Mancini in the early stages of working on a new Chucky movie? Everyone's favorite killer doll is headed back to the small screen with Chucky Season 3, Part 2 on April 10th. But are any other further movies being planned at this time? Created by Don Mancini, the Chucky television series remarkably plays around the existing elements from all previous films without disregarding anything from the past. From the original Child's Play to the sequels including Child's Play 2, Bride of Chucky, and even Seed of Chucky, it's all one cohesive timeline that Mancini remains deeply committed to. Of course, the most recent film of the Child's Play franchise was the 2019 remake, to date the only movie in the saga that's not part of Mancini's vision. Is Mancini's original incarnation going to spend his final days on TV while another Chucky will be featured in the movies? It's a question we've been asking ourselves for the last few years, and we may now have an answer. Speaking with the Scream Dreams podcast this week, Mancini revealed that he's in the early stages of development on a potential new installment in the original Chucky film franchise. Like anyone in this business, I want to do more things. At this point, if it's only Chucky, I'm totally cool with that, Mancini explains. I have other things I want to do. I'm working on a new pilot. I'm also actually in the early stages of working on a new Chucky movie. At this point, my goal is just to keep working. Outside of the aforementioned Child's Play remake, there are to date 7 installments in the franchise, with Cult of Chucky coming out in 2017 being the original franchise's most recent film. For now, Chucky remains a small screen icon. Don't miss the premiere of Season 3 Part 2 on both USA and Sci-Fi on April 10th, with new episodes hitting Peacock the day after they air. New Zoocosis gameplay footage goes from mundane to horrifying in a hurry. Clapperheads is still working away at their body cam horror title, Zoocosis, but that doesn't mean they can't drop a new trailer for the game. Courtesy of IGN, the new gameplay teaser for Zoocosis showcases the gameplay and the horrific animal mutations you'll be up against later this year. Just in case it flew under your radar, when the game was first revealed back in January, Zoocosis cast you as a zookeeper whose night shift takes a horrific turn. A number of the zoo's animals become infected with a parasite, causing them to mutate into something that looks straight out of John Carpenter's The Thing. Captured via your body camera, the animals are ready to do anything to kill you in order to escape. Therefore, it's up to you to identify the infected animals, which really shouldn't be hard, and concoct a cure before the contagion spreads throughout the zoo. As the night progresses, the line between survival and death blurs. Your resolve to save these innocent creatures will be tested, and your choices will shape the outcome, but at what cost? Along with dealing with the infected, you also have to keep up with your duties as a zookeeper for the uninfected animals, along with isolating them from the mutated animals. You'll need to care for them, choosing and preparing their meals, as well as restock and clean up after them in their respective enclosures. Zoocosis is available to wishlist now via its Steam page, with a Q2 2024 release date. That's all the news I have for you today, my lovely fiends. Stay spooky, keep those claws sharp, and consume more souls of the living. I've been your host, Bumps of the Night, and remember, horror is a beautiful thing. Thank you for watching, and we'll scare you in the next one.